Hey guys, welcome to Minecraft. It is Thursday, and let me explain to you what has happened. I made a video, and it was super shitty and boring, and so I just straight fucking deleted that shit. And I'm cussing a lot, motherfuckers. So get ready for Cuss Fest. I really don't have anything to do. I will show you what I did in that video. I didn't build anything, but I did go and explore a map looking for villages or some shit like that and couldn't find anything. And basically what I'm going to have to do is go to the bottom of that map and build another map down there. So the map is down there and keep searching. Holy crap, man. This thing's working like gangbusters right now. And I really don't have anything else to do. And the video was just long and boring, and even I wasn't having fun, like, actually doing it. I wasn't having fun actually playing the game, so I was like, if I'm not having fun playing the game, then no one's gonna have fun watching this video. That's ridiculousness to even think of. And okay, yeah, I'm sticking with what I just said. Screw y'all. But let's see. The only thing I can think of that I wanted to go over, that I went over in that video, was the fact that yesterday was Leap Day, and I named my video that, but I didn't even mention it because I didn't even think about yesterday being Leap Day. So happy belated Leap Day. And also, I found out through some, the news articles about what's happening that day and stuff. They talked about why we have Leap Day, and I did not know this, but Leap Day is because there's 365 days in a year, but that's not all there is in a year. There's actually about 5, almost 6 hours more. So after 4 years, that's 20-something hours, and they add an extra day in February so that our calendar stays in sync. So each year at 365 days, on New Year's Eve at midnight, there's still another, like, it's actually about 6 a.m. before it's actually the new year, if that makes sense. And so in order to keep our calendar in sync, once every 4 years, we have Leap Day. Oh my god, it dropped a freaking iron shovel. They just drop all kinds of iron stuff, man. I'm still mind-boggled by that. Oh yeah, and I started up my Minecraft today and logged in, and it's the official 1.2 that I'm playing right now. It's not a pre-release or a snapshot or whatever else bullcrap they want to call these things. This is the actual release of 1.2 that I'm playing on right now. So that's pretty cool. And let's see what else. The Leap Day, how there's 6 extra hours each year. After 4 years, that adds up to like 20-something hours. Because it's not exactly 6. It's like in between 5 and 6 hours. And that adds up to a little over 20 hours. So after 4 years, so that's when they add Leap Day. And that's why there is a Leap Day. And another thing I did not know, which probably some of y'all are going to know, and you'll be like, oh, well, you're fucking stupid for not knowing that, but Julius Caesar is the person who invented the 365-day calendar. So, interesting tidbit there for you. And it was actually, it's credited to his astronomer, I guess, because back in the day, they needed astronomers and shit in their kingdom or whatever. You had, if you were king, you had like your official astronomer. That's that would be a fucking bomb job, looking at stars for the king. Like, hey, what's going on with the sky? Oh, it's still be in the sky, man. It moves and shit. It's like daytime, and then it moves, and it's like nighttime. It's so fucking crazy. We don't know what the hell's going on with it, but we're working on it. Can we have more money? Of course you can have more money. We need to know why the sky moves. And you actually take the money and go and, you know, whatever. Take a bath in the Roman baths. Bang something, because back in the day it was Rome. I'm not going to say bang chicks or bang dudes, because more than likely you were banging both. You don't believe me? Watch Spartacus. That's a documentary. And they bang everything they can get their genitals next to. This XP grinder is working better than I could have ever hoped. In my wildest dreams. I can't hit that guy. I'll just wait until morning. He'll burn to death. Let's see. What else do I have? Anything else to talk about? Oh, Davy Jones from the Monkees died yesterday. I don't know. Some of you guys might be younger than me. I'm 31. I did not see the show when it originally aired. I'm not that freaking old. So, but I did watch the reruns on Nickelodeon. They used to play it on what was called Nick at Night. I don't know if it still is. I don't watch that channel anymore, so I don't know. But they used to play reruns of the Monkees TV show from the 70s or whenever it was. And I used to watch it, loved it. Really sad that he died. So, but rest in peace, Davey. And an interesting trivia bit about me is whenever I was little, the guy's name was Davy Jones. And I always thought whenever I saw like a cartoon where they were talking about pirates and they were like, oh, we'll send you to Davy Jones' locker. I thought they were talking about that. And I was like, what does the, you know, the lead singer of the Monkees have to do with pirates? But so just a little interesting tidbit about myself. So I really don't have anything else to talk about. Don't really have anything else to do. I've already explored that whole map, and that video turned out like crap, so I thought I'd redo it with a little bit more energy. I think the only other thing I talked about was nothing interesting. I think I talked about I went and got my car inspected this morning, and it passed, which is awesome. We have state inspection here in Texas. Some of you might be from different states, and you don't have state inspection. Like I know Tennessee doesn't have state inspection. Florida doesn't have state inspection. But Texas does, because I don't know, because it's stupid, I guess. I have no clue. Maybe it's because it's so big, there's so many people here that we have to make sure that all the cars aren't polluting everything that they get next to. Oh, I am now out of arrows. But yeah, yesterday we dropped like $1,500 on our minivan, getting the lower intake or fixed, or I don't know exactly. I'm not a car guy, not anything close to being a car guy. My uncle worked as a mechanic for like 13 years at a Ford dealership, and but I never had the good fortune of. Why is my phone is ringing? My phone is ringing. Hold on, guys. Sorry about this. Freaking telemarketers. God, man, it's the same one, too. Calls me every day at about this time. But, yeah, I never, you know, he was my uncle. My dad was, he could do stuff with cars. I can do stuff with cars, but, I mean, I can't, like, I can change the oil. I can do small things. Whoa, a sword! I can do, like, small repairs and things like that, but when it comes to major repairs, like what we had to do, I'm clueless. And I tried to do something once and messed up one of our old cars, like, pretty damn bad. We had to take it to the shop, and it was much more money. So since then, I have decided that when it comes to cars, I will put my man pride away and let someone else do it for me. Simply because I don't like to spend money on things that I break myself. If that makes sense. But anyway, we picked it up. And of course they have to, you know, take the battery off or whatever. Because he had to take, like, the whole damn engine out. And so, God, man, those things falling and growling are, like, throwing me off. I keep losing my train of thought. Okay, but he had to disconnect the battery, which also resets the computer in your car. And so if your service engine soon light is on, if you unplug your battery, it will go off. But the thing is if you're like sitting there going, oh, that's cool, so I'm gonna, cheat the state inspection in my state. It don't work like that because the computer knows that the battery's been disconnected. You have to drive it like 50 to 60 miles before it resets itself to where the inspection computer emissions test thing can actually register if it passed or not. So we picked it up on like Monday or some shit, and we went and took it up to my little brother's work. He's a state inspector, and we was gonna get it inspected, and he was like, "It's not gonna, it didn't pass." And I was like, "Well, why not?" And he's like, "Because it didn't reset. It hasn't been reset yet." And I was like, "Okay." So we drove from yesterday at 4 o'clock to today at 8:30 this morning when I got to his work. I drove 95.7 miles. So, yeah, I was going to be damn sure that thing fucking reset. Because also the inspection went out today. It was good through February. So it was literally going out today. So it had to be done. So I drove like way out into the middle of the country and shit and back to make sure it would pass. So, why aren't these things catching fire? This is like the third one I found in the daytime that's not on fire. But anyway, so I took it back this morning and it passed, thank God. So our car is 100% legal. And there you go. There's a really boring story that probably none of you give a shit about. And I think that's going to do it. I think I've covered everything of importance with more energy. And hopefully you will enjoy this video more than you would have the shitty video that I ended up deleting because it was shitty. And let's see, the plan as far as what we're doing next, since I didn't do anything today. Well, I did this, but you guys didn't get to see any of that. I think what the plan's going to be is tomorrow we're doing the mod showcase, of course, and I found a really cool mod that I think you guys are going to dig a lot. And then Monday I'm pretty much planning on, I was going to clear up the chests and everything and organize everything, but I think I'm done with that. I'm just going to get what I need out of the chests, and we're going to head the fuck out and go look for a village and or a jungle. And whichever one we find first is our next base. If we find a village first, I want to make like a big medieval city with a castle wall and the castle all around the little village. Turn it into an actual thriving like 16th century village or 17th century, I don't know. And if we find a jungle, we are going straight Robinson Crusoe on that sumbitch, and we are building a treehouse. A badass treehouse that's going to be connected to other trees, and there's going to be waterfalls and slides and naked chicks, and for you ladies that watch this, there'll be naked dudes, which isn't as cool because naked dudes are gross, but it's going to be awesome. So yeah, and yeah, I'm planning on doing all of that on Monday, but like I said, it just depends on what we find first, to be honest with you. If we find the jungle first, then the treehouse is going to come first. If we find the village first, the medieval castle is going to come first. So, but that's going to do it, and enjoy the rest of your day. I hope you like this. If you did, I haven't done this in a while, but if you like this, leave a like, leave a comment, let me know what you guys think. Some of you have been starting to leave me comments, and I appreciate every single one of them. I try to respond to every single one of them. It's not like I'm getting hundreds that I just can't. It's just some of them, how do I respond? Do I just put thank you or something when someone's being nice, or So if I don't respond, I still read your comment. I just didn't respond, so I'm sorry. And see, yeah. So there's a little subscribe button above the burning skeleton somewhere, and if you hit it, you can watch all of my videos that I come out with. The YouTube will let you know that I'm making videos for you guys because I love you and I want to be close to you, and I want us to develop a relationship and possibly maybe move in together later on. Maybe move to Oregon. I've always wanted to raise sheeps, so I hope that sounds good to you guys, because that's what we're going to do when we get together. And maybe we can have some babies. I can't make babies, but hopefully, you guys can make babies, at least one of you. My guy subscribers will work the farm, and ladies, you will take care of the house and the babies, because we're gonna go back in time to like 1843. So that's what people did back then, I guess, is the men tended to the farm and killed things, and the women cleaned the dead things and cooked them, and then everyone ate them together, and then they laughed, and then they sat in the candlelight. And I don't know, what the hell did people do in 1843 for fun? I guess they had lots of sex, and marijuana was legal, so that's awesome. And yeah, and if some of you ladies, you don't want, I'm not gonna be in the kitchen raising babies and stuff like that, and because you're like, you're a sexist pig asshole, which I kind of am, so I'm sorry, but or at least I am in this in this rant I'm going off on for absolutely no reason whatsoever, other than to try and make someone laugh, maybe just a little giggle, not so much rolling on the floor laughing, or an LMFAO, or even an LOL, just maybe kind of like a huh, like that, like a little snicker, like huh, sheep, huh, like that. That would make my day, if I could make someone go huh, or even if someone was like just kind of like not even a little huh, just kind of like, oh, that was funny. Just like that. Not even a laugh. Not even saying it like it was actually funny. Just kind of like, oh, that was funny, I guess. That would make my day. Just because I know that I brighten someone's day just a tad bit, even if it is microscopically better because of me, I would feel better about myself. And I think I'm overcompensating, because it's such a shitty video that I just wanted to blow this one out for you guys. So I'm going to go, because I don't want to embarrass myself too much, which is probably too late. But it's what's done is done, and what's happened has happened, and what is, and what is was, and what was is, and what was is not. So there you go. Hope you can decipher that, and I'll get out of here, man. I'm going bananas. I'm finally awake for the day. I'm like pumped, and I'm ready, and I want to make good videos for you guys, so you guys will love me, because I want everyone to love me, and everyone has to like me. And if you don't like me, then I will give you $1 to like me. You have to come collect it, though. I'm not sending anything through the mail. You'll have to come to my house, and I'll give you $1. Or not my house, because I don't want... Some of you guys would probably be pretty cool to hang out with, but I'm sure there's one or two dudes that are sitting there, naked in a beanbag chair, eating Cheetos. And if you know who said that, then you're awesome. And they're probably sitting there watching this naked in a beanbag chair, eating Cheetos, just like Ron White says in his comedy act. And they're watching my videos, and they're like, I want to move to Oregon with this guy. And I'm like, oh shit, what the fuck have I done? But, okay, I'm really going to go, guys. So let's go find the sun and get the frick out of here. Where is it? It's going down. And we'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.